Alrighty, what's good, people? Week 2 of the 10K challenge, or road to 10K payout. Um, yeah, here's the stats. Keeping it real, keeping it candid. Gonna go through the second week of this journey, and as you guys see, second week was rough. It was a rough week, not because I'm a bad trader, but because, as you guys seen, every day was at least break even for the week. But then when we hit Friday, went on tilt. I yeah, I took. We'll go through the review on the disc on my Discord, like on my journal. But if I remember correctly, I really was just I just started revenge trading again and again and again, and I just kept like, bro, is the ego. I got chopped up, bro. I ended up getting chopped up, and the irony is, when I reviewed every single day of these weeks, it's like I was either over trading. My initial setup was fine, but I was moving my stop loss. Um, yeah, trailing too early. Not accepting losses. All psychology problems all hit me this week. I was always able to at least stay break even stayed up on the week. We got the account to 1.4K on the balance, but then we threw it all away on Friday. I literally revenge traded until I was down $1,000, and I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, let's go through it. This was also a rough week because I'm just so normally I would trade gold, right? We're gonna go through the journal, but normally I would trade gold. Now this week, Top Step doesn't let me use more than one micro contract for gold, so I'm like, I'm making $100 per trade. I'm like, this is a waste of my fucking time. Like, so then I'm like, I gotta trade something else because Top Step's basically not allowing you to trade gold. You can only use one micro, not even GC. You can't even trade GC. You can only use one MGC lot size. And they say, oh, we have two. Top Step says we have two max, but it's like, bro, I can never use two. They said you're allowed to use 250K. It never lets me use two. I can only use one, so I couldn't trade gold. I seen a lot of setups I couldn't take. So I'm like, am I gonna just stop trading until Top Step gives me permission? No, obviously fucking not. I'm just changed what I was trading on. So I changed to MES. I'm like, I'm changing to the S&P 500 because I had no other choice. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even bat test it. So this was also a week where I was low key just hoping the same way I was trading gold was gonna work with S&P 500, and it did work out. There was some adjustments I had to make. But overall, I didn't lose money. The only reason I lost any money this week is because I decided to revenge trade on Friday and I couldn't just walk away with the L. And the worst part about Friday is, well, we'll go into the review and we'll see. But, like, basically, this would have been a green week regardless of whether there's, like, bro, I wasn't going to lose money this week if I didn't go on tilt on Friday. That's just what the stats show, and that's the facts. Now, when it says stuff like 14 trades, this is me hopping in and out of trades sometimes. This is me sometimes sizing in. Every time you press size in, it counts it as a trade. So this isn't actually like 14 trades. Like, if we're going by like the trade ideas, it's probably like two or three trade ideas. Like, at most. Most of these days, it's like I was either sizing in or taking out sizes or just bad psychology. Like, it was literally just bad psychology. Like, it's not like I kept taking a new setup. It was more like I was recycling the same setup, entering at different points in the same setup, and it was just, honestly, we'll go through it. Let's go through it. All right. So Monday we ended $275. Um, yeah, that's the fifth, right? No, I'm tripping. That's the ninth. Yeah. So this was only one trade. This was clean. One trade, 1-to-1, and this was my first time trading S&P 500 in literally months. Like, I never looked at this chart, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna see if my trading style works, and it worked. So I'm like, good. I took one trade. It was one trade idea. I don't know why it says 14 trades. I don't know what I was doing, but either way, we ended on 275. What did I take? What was the confluences? Yeah, so here we had a 5-minute retrace into this 5-minute bullish gap, and then I entered once we got the inverse. So yeah, price was bullish, right? Bullish momentum, retraced into 5-minute gap. Then on the 1 minute, Waited for an inversion of this 1 minute bearish gap. Once we got the inversion, I targeted the next relevant liquidity pool, which was the London high. Bam, easy, super straightforward, super simple. Fuck. It's really that simple, guys. It's really that simple. Anyways, next day, February 10th. February 10th, what was this? Closed above London high, left bullish gap, strong bullish momentum, multiple bullish gaps. Guys, literally, a lot of the time it's just following the momentum, bro. Where I went wrong, daily high, price took out daily high, liquidity at daily high, valid 15-minute liquidity, and I entered like a clown. Yeah, I literally got liquidated. I entered at the top of this, like I entered at the sweep. So we hit a daily high, and I entered a buy. It was very stupid. Without confirmation, yeah, just bad trade. Straight up just bad trade. We took out the liquidity here. I entered a buy on this candle initially. I remember that. It was horrible. And I got liquidated. But then I switched gears and I took a second trade. And yeah, I took a sell to Asian lows. And yeah, so then I was break even. And like honestly, if I was being intelligent, this would have been an easy win. Because we swept this high, right? 15-minute daily high. And then we had a nice 5-minute change in 5-minute inverse. So really, I would have entered right here, put my stop loss above this candle, and yeah, still targeted these lows right here. We would have even been up for the day if I was paying more attention, and not just trying to, oh, we're buying, I'm just gonna buy more. This was a day where I shouldn't have been looking for a continuation play, but I did. By the way, I changed gears. I looked for the sell, and I was break even. It was fine. How many trades does it say I took? It says 3. Okay. So this was a day, yeah, it's not even saying I took a lot of trades. It was really 2 trade ideas, but 3 is probably because I sized in or something. And lesson for this day, remember gold trading management. Don't take trades when literally at daily high. Was this gold? Okay, so this day I traded gold. Bro, I was switching between. Okay. All right. Break even. All right, and then February 10th. 1 trade. It says I took 1. Wait, what? What was I just looking at? Okay, this was 10th. What was this? This was 10 again? Oh my god, Asian session. This is why I be losing, bro. I get greedy and I just take extra trades. And that's why this day says 12 trades, because it counts Asian session as like the next day. It's so weird. So like, even though it was February 10th Asian session, Topstep counts it as this day. So that's why it says 12 trades. Whatever I took in Asian session goes to Wednesday. It's weird. But yeah, let's see what I took. This, all right. I only took a 1-minute screenshot, but whatever. We had a sweep. We had a change in the state. I took it. Wait, what? But I looked for a sell. What? Okay, I was just tripping. I'm like, wait, I definitely looked for a buy here, but I looked for a sell. No shit, I lost. Anyways, let's move on. February 11th. All right. Trade idea. Oh my god, you guys can pause this and look at this shit. I'm not reading that right now. I'll just look at the screenshot and I can tell what I took. All right. Yeah, so this is now February 11th, right? This was a good day. I won, right? Oh, wow. Break even again? Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, price opens, 9:30 open, retrace into this bearish gap. Targeted sell side liquidity, super straightforward. After this retrace, we definitely had a change in the state on the 1 minute. This nice candle close here was good, too. Or you could have taken even a 30-second change in state after this wick if you think we're going to go down from here. By the way, yeah, clearly bearish, strong rejection, strong displacement, easy low resistance liquidity right by it, easy sell confluence. Let's see what the confluences were, though. Let's see what it was officially. Solid sell, but I got lazy with my stop loss and got stopped out. Okay, so I guess I got stopped out one time. Placed a limit order on the gap. What a waste. I should have, I know. See, I didn't place a limit order on the gap. Sometimes limit orders are a good idea. 4+ trades. So this was a day I went on tilts, clearly. Where I went wrong, I kept hopping in and out, see, in and out. I told myself I would wait for confirmation, but traded multiple times instead of waiting. That's how you just give money to the market. See, it's just bad psychology. For trade idea 2, I longed at a daily high. Yeah, retarded. Trade idea 2, all time highs. Old time frames were strong bullish, so I hopped in on 1 minute change of state upward, but I didn't wait for price to actually confirm to actually sweep a relevant low to look for buy. That's why I lose. Okay, fair enough. I was just taking buys, assuming buy continuation without confirmation. Trade idea 3, we had a match the bearish momentum, and I was calm and confident I could switch the gears and catch a trade in which I caught a sell once we retraced to a 1 minute gap. My main thing was there was a lot of sell momentum, and we hadn't yet completed the continuation model. Price hadn't hit relevant liquidity yet, so I took the sell. Shout out to MES, saved my ass. I was negative $600 left my ass out. Yeah, I literally I gambled on an MES trade and won that money back, bro. Because I think I lost in gold. Like, what? But this is a gold screenshot, bro. My brain is fried right now. I didn't even show the gold. What? Bro, my brain is fried. It's not making any sense. I know I took a MESL. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, this was it. So this is the buy I took at the daily high. Stupid. And then I switched gears, took this sell to this low. And yeah. So I took 3 trades. It was this gold one, which I won. Oh no, I didn't win. This wick hit me out. That's what I was saying I lost. So see, this is the small stuff, bro. It's like this was a good trade idea. My stop loss was just not as good as it should have been. I got stop hunted. And then this was just a bad trade idea. And then this was a good one. So basically 2 good trade ideas, 1 bad one. Next, February 12th. Blah, blah, blah. Trade ideas were all valued. Confirmation was the only reason I lost any money at all. See, this is just this is where I'm at, bro. Confluence, strong sell momentum on 5 minute, 15 minute, 15 minutes bearish gap. My liquidity target was untouched. 5 minute gap, and I saw a low there, so I figured price would go for one more drop because it would be a good spot to reverse, in which it did exactly that. All right, let's see what this was. MES, strong sell momentum. 1 minute change in state, leaving behind gaps. Yeah, just good momentum. Freaking took the sell, placed it behind the candle that made the last for value gap in case we retrace to it. I'm nice and safe up here. And yeah, I just targeted that same 5 minute gap I told you about. Bam, we hit it. TP smashed. And then I took a buy too. TP smash. I took a buy into a 5 minute gap. I was just being this is not even a good trade. Don't take trades like this. Like, it was negative risk to reward ratio, but I was just confident it was gonna buy into this gap, so I just took it anyways, and it did hit. But honestly, that's just over trading. And then MGC, this is a trade I also took. What the fuck? These all won. But the reason, it's because I took this, so I took too many trades. I took this trade twice. I tried trading MNQ. This was random. See, like, I was still figuring things out, because I'm like, if I'm trading MES, let me see what MNQ looks like as well. So I was just, like, so confused, not knowing what to trade, what to focus on. So either way, taking 2 trades here is why I lost, but is why I only ended with 200 on the day, because I took 3 other trades and I won. Which is... yeah, so I took 3 wins and 2 losses. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I only ended with 200. Yeah. I don't know I was trading so much, bro. So over trading is the big theme of this week as I'm going through this. Over trading, hopping in and out of trades. Over trading via hopping in and out of trades. Like, my first 2 trade ideas are always solid, on point. If those lose, I should just be done. Because, like, that's what the stats are showing me. Like, I don't need to take more than 2 trades ever. Like, I don't even think I'm just going to 1 trade a day, because it's been horrible. Like, I keep hopping in and out, and it's just like, because I'm trying to get better entries or but whatever. Anyways, and then the last day, this is the day where the revenge trading finally caught up to me. Because every day I was always trading my money back. Like, I was always winning it back. And it's not like I was taking bad trades. I would take a second trade and it would win the money I just lost. But because I'm taking so many 1-to-1s, I'm like not making as much progress as I could make. But anyways, yeah, so revenge traded, I decided no more break even. Moving the stop loss fucks the good stop loss edge. Bro, my edge is stop losses. I wouldn't have lost anything today if I stayed in my second trade and didn't move stop loss. Let this be a note for you guys, for anyone. Bro, I lost $1,000. The second trade I took for the day was valid. I went break even. That's why I lost. I went break even and started revenge trading after I got hit out in break even. So this was the trade, right? I took a buy, or wait, I don't think that was a trade. This was a trade, right? 30-second chart. Yeah, this was it. This was a trade, and I was targeting this high. But like, when we got here, right? Because this is close to TP. I went break even when we got here, and then I got hit out. But I'm like, bro, I'm so confident this is still bullish. So I tried hopping. No, I wasn't confident. What am I saying? I was not confident it was bullish. I'm like, oh, we're selling now. I was so stupid. We're selling now because I got hit out break even. So I tried to hop in and sell. It was the revenge trading mindset. That's why. It's the revenge trading psychology. Instead of just taking the break even and calling it a day, I got hit out and I'm like, I'm taking a sell. So I took the sell, but then it started buying. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I tried to just like hop in buys like here, but then it started selling. So I'm like, bro, and it's 30-second chart, bro. I don't know why it's on the 30-second chart. You're going to obviously get chopped up. 30-second chart should literally only be to press enter and get the fuck off that chart. You should not be watching the 30-second chart. Only time you should watch 30-second chart is if you're about to press enter on a trade and you want precision. But like, other than that, do not look at the 30-second chart. You don't even need to. But yeah, I was trying to get precise entries because, bro, MES moves fast. Sometimes 30-second is actually good. But anyways, yeah. All that to say is this trade idea would have won. I would have lost absolutely nothing this day if I just kept the stop loss, didn't go break even. So then I'm like, you know what? My edge might be better if I just stop touching the stop loss altogether. If I just hop in a trade and stay in it. Because that's been the running theme throughout all my trades. Like, if I just hop in the trade and stay in it, and I take two trades, 70 to 80% of the time, I win. Like, if I don't touch the stop loss and stay in the trades, 70 to 80% of the time, if I take two trades in a day, there's a, honestly, like 80 to 90% chance I'm going to end at least break even. And it shows you this, guys. This was a terrible psychology week for me. It was horrible. And yet, I didn't lose any money until I decided to keep revenge trading on Friday. And the solution to Friday was actually just staying in the second trade I took, which would have made me lose nothing, and this whole week would be green. So it's like, just to show, like, yeah, trading is psychology. And it's like, even with bad psychology, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not even losing that bad. Like, this is a huge loss, but I'm not even losing that bad anymore. Now my bad days are break even. Like, that's fucking awesome. My bad days are break even, and like, obviously rare bad days like this where you go on to almost blow the account, those still happen if the psychology isn't in check. But now I'm realizing over managing the trade is what the issue is. Over managing the trade, not focusing on one thing. I decided, you know what, Top Step fucked up gold for me, so I'm just gonna not bother with gold for now until Top Step removes these stupid rules. And yeah, I'm trading MES, and I bad tested the whole week because I'm like, okay, this is horrible. I don't like that I took so many trades. And Lord, like, obviously everyone looks sick on replay mode, but like, I was able to correct all the mistakes I made, clean up the trading, and I even went back to January, cleaned up. I went through January on S&P 500 just to get the stats. I cleaned up the trading, and it was amazing. The stats were fucking insane. It was 80% win rate, 70% win rate, one trade a day, because I did a bad test because I'm just like, I'm gonna take one trade each day. I'd never traded January S&P 500. I wasn't trading it. You could look at, like, I wasn't trading S&P 500. So like, this was a real authentic replay mode bad test. And I had a 72% win rate. And I was only taking one trade a day. And I was just taking my time. I was actually paying attention to the chart. So I'm like, I'm profitable. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm very confident in my trading. I just got to stop doing this bullshit. Because like, now I'm just setting myself back. I lost $1,000. Like, now we're, what, 900 away from blowing the account? So now we got to build up slowly. And then get into the flow again. But yeah, that's my week, guys. We lost $500, down 500 on the week, still up 500 on the month, which isn't much. But next week we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna bring this account back up. I promise. I promise. But yeah, this is a learning lesson. I'm an S&P 500 trader now, and I'm looking forward to the next week.